outside. It's snowing again. This is like, I can't believe it. But as we get this next little round of weather, Spirit reminds me to just have patience. The work is done internally, regardless of what's going on outside of you. What is needing alignment is internal. Your perception of the world, of yourself, of others. Okay? That's what needs to be reborn, is your perception. Okay? And when you are reborn into, the image of, when you realize that it is becoming like Jesus, acting like Jesus, not worshiping him, but being like him. Okay? I know that might be a tall order for some people, but through awareness, kindness, compassionate forgiveness of yourself, first and foremost, how would you want people to treat you? How would you want people to think about your mistakes? And I was lucky enough to have plenty of them. So during my healing, I had that grace. God graced me with forgiveness. So if God can forgive me for all my ignorant, small-minded, childish, foolish things that I did before I was aware, anything is possible. And we're already forgiven. It's us, our own judgment of ourselves. And every time we judge anyone else, we're only judging ourselves and our own behavior. We're looking at them, something in them that reflects something in you that you don't like. Period. Work on it. Look at it. Find out what it is. Ask Spirit. Ask your guides. You're never alone. I promise you that. Like, I used to think that I was different from everybody else. Now I'm well aware of it. I'm well aware that I'm different, and I'm grateful for the difference. But without the relationship full of toxicity and blame and pain, someone living in their pain body and trying to put it on me, I would have never learned the lessons that I did. So we have to take and I'm not I am accepting it. I'm not accepting it as right, because it's not right. No one has the right to treat you less than. We're all just trying to do the best we can. But I think that people believe that you are manipulating them with your emotions when they don't have any of their own, or when they're afraid to face their own. Awareness of yourself and why you feel the way you do. Awareness, we're allowed to love, and the fact that I suffer from being separated from my child by no fault of my own. I thought that I was doing the right thing so I could get, legal visitation. But people twisted it and turned lies into their truth. And I want to make sure that my child knows that that's not the truth. I don't know what they told you, but I'm sure it was not even close to what the truth was. The truth was, I was told that I would get 4 hours monthly visitation with my son, and the only way that would happen was if I signed the agreement, signed my rights over, signed the mediated agreement with his aunt, and she is the one who neglected to hold up her end of the deal. My mother sent me Christmas cards and birthday cards into the prison, so I had them to send to my son, okay, and I did send them. And when I was getting ready to get out, I wrote a letter to her and told her that I was coming down there, because this was my plan. I was going to get out. I was going to have my mother drive me down there so I could see Zay and meet with her about doing like video visitation, because I was coming up here to Michigan to get my life in order. She said that the school said that it would not be in Xa'vion's best interest for me to be able to see him, and then took that as expert advice to keep me away from my son. She lied to my father and told my father that there was a court order preventing me from seeing my son, which is a lie. I actually have court-ordered visitation. I took pictures of the court orders. I don't have them now because I packed it all up and sent it with my ex-husband, who I'm sure got rid of all my stuff. I've already emotionally detached from all the stuff. It's just stuff. What I have is in me, not on me, outside of me. But I've really been focused on holding space for Xa'vion and sending him love. I love my son. I want to be with my son. I wish they would allow me. I have a room for him. I have space for him. I have a job. I work full time every day. I have food. There's no reason that I can't care for him. He's 16, so he can basically almost care for himself. If he came up here and, was going to school, whatever, I'm about it. And the truth needs to be told, that whatever they told you, Zay, it was probably a lie. Okay, your mommy loves you. I want to be with you. I want nothing more than to be with my son. And until I hear from him, I'll continue to write my letters and pray that he knows what the truth is. His heart tells him. I know he does. He's half my kid, so I know he's got my heart. Plus, I raised him. He was with me until he was 5, so I'm sure there was a lot of confusion after that. We were messed up with some really toxic people who were very abusive in the way they communicate and the way they react just to the world in general. And I'm sorry that I was unaware and took that for normalcy. It was only because I had toxicity in me that I allowed that to happen. But I have healed that, cleared that out. I am no longer the person that I was when I thought that I needed opiates to be normal. I need love to be normal. And, I have that for myself now, and I am sorry that I didn't have it for myself previously, but I was unaware of myself. I didn't know who I was, really. I was looking for love, looking for someone to love me, and I was trying to change who I was to fit in with their love, and I was killing myself, basically. Emotionally, anyway. And that kept me in my addiction for a long time. And awareness is the first step. You don't deserve people treating you like you're less than or that you're a burden. You know, when I realized that that's kind of the energy I was getting from him, like he was just doing it out of duty. Like he felt like it was his duty to take care of me. I was like, I don't really need that. So if that's the reason you're doing that, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. I am looking for somebody who thinks the world of me and sees the strength within me and comments on that strength within me and tries to grow that strength within me, because that's what I was trying to grow within him. And all he could see was anger and pain, because that's what he had inside of him. And I did too. So it was a lot of like, you know, just toxicity just all the way around. But when you change your energy, you change your life. And that's what I've done. And I will be off this medication soon, back to nature, because that's where we belong. We have gotten ourselves lost. We have allowed this technology to use us instead of us using it. And that's what I'm doing now by spreading love and light instead of drama and hate and animosity. Let's spread togetherness and community and compassion and love and change the world. That's what we're here for. We're here to change people's perceptions. I changed my life by changing my perception of myself and the world. And more will be revealed. And I have 100% faith that divine justice will be served in the whole situation, because God knows my heart. Xa'vion knows I love him more than anything. I was just caught in idea of who I thought I was at one point, looking for who I was. Now that I've found that and I live in that authenticity, I am love, and I am recovery, and I am healing. It's an inside job, you know, something that you read, hear, listen to, write, comes into your head, clicks for you, and you realize that you are not what you thought you were, you know, and you realize you can be anything that you set your mind to. And today I am a healer of myself. I have come leaps and bounds and universes from where I once was in my life. And I don't believe that this is even close to so much more to be revealed. When you open your heart and mind to the possibility and the awareness that you are everything that God is. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. So that means the Word is God. So what we speak becomes manifest. Watch how you speak to yourself first and foremost. Watch how you speak to the world. I am speaking love, healing, abundance into my world. Listen, I have a really big favor to ask. If anybody has any excess abundance, I know it's hard right now, but my friend is really in need. She's getting a home buyer's loan, but she's missing her goal on her GoFundMe. So if anybody has just a little extra $5, $10, $20, anything helps, and it adds up. And I'm asking if anybody, has ever thought about helping your, community. If you have it to give, I would really appreciate you going in the box down below and clicking on my friend Amber's GoFundMe, to help her and her children get in there. Eventually, when I learn how to make the abundance without having to go to an 8-hour job, I hope to go down there with my truck and my camper and be able to visit in the house that she's going to buy. So you would be helping me out as well, because I might be living there at some point. So if you find it in your heart to help my friend, I would really appreciate that. And you would be a blessing to somebody else, which I believe that's how we help each other. When you reach out to be a blessing is when you start feeling better about yourself, and that's when your heart starts to grow and your life starts to grow and your love starts to grow. I love you guys. I hope everybody has the most wonderful day. Can you believe this freaking crap? We're getting snow again. Going within. Peace, love. I love y'all. I hope everybody has the most blessed day. Me and Ratchet love you. She's adorable. I love her so much. She's just such a blessing. Her unconditional love and teaching me to not fear. Fear is an illusion. She's helped me learn that. It's all an illusion. What we see with our eyes, what you feel in your heart is what's real. I love you guys. Be blessed. Peace.